So like I used to watch the moon through the trees outside my window as I would think of you, and so I just turned it into a song because I made the beat and it just fit. So.
What's up, AUC? This is your boy, Jonathan Tebow, bringing you another episode of Millennial Art, a show that will explore the art that is significant to the millennial generation. Last week, we had with us Jarrell Baker, and this week, we have Wynton Borders. He has a new EP out, but as we do every week, let's get into how students in the AUC define art.
Art is the way that humans express themselves. It's even like the way that they see, they hear, they touch, they taste, they smell. Like it just appeals to all the five senses.
Art, the organic root for all interaction. The tick of time coerced by perseverance. Life's one and only catalyst. The expression of love can only truly be described as this one word. Peace dwells in the remnants of its understanding, yet confusion seems to be the fertile ground of its maturation. The language of all animation. The sufficiency to tame and the activity to inspire. Art is life, and life is enough.
As mentioned earlier, this week we have with us Mr. Wynton Borders, a published author, songwriter, photographer, singer, and rapper. He has a new EP out entitled On My Side. But that's enough for me. Let's get into Mr. Wynton Borders.
I think that art is just a reflection of life. So through music, I'm just giving you a reflection of what my life is. I'm just telling you the things I go through. I'm sharing stories with you. And I'm just trying to let you inside my head for a minute. So it's definitely a reflection of my life, so therefore it's me, it's art. I hold my words forever tattooed across your heart. So you wake in the middle of the night and it be dark. They can hold you. They can hold you. I make art that reflects life. So in life you have relationships. And through those relationships I'm inspired by everybody I meet, whether it could be as simple as just a simple conversation with somebody after class. But I'm always inspired by the people around me and what I go through. So I feel like most of my art is relationship driven. And I feel like people can see that. And like a lot of times I think people listen to my art or read my poetry or whatever, and they were like, who's Wayne talking about? They're always trying to figure out who this person is or what was the situation. And I think that's kind of cool, like leaving people like always with that question, like where did he come up? Like what was going through his mind? What was going on in his life when he made this? So definitely everything's relationship driven, I think. When the artist is just a creator, I write, I produce, I rap, I sing. I just always want to be creative in any way possible. So if that means even being a photographer for the day, like I just want to be creative. So I produce all types of art, but the main ones is writing, poetry of course, and just producing and making music. I think my music tells a story of, it can tell anything from the story of a wild night, it can tell the story of a breakup, it can tell the story of the want for somebody but you're too afraid to tell them, it can tell the story of past experiences in life, whether it's struggles or just reminiscing down memory lane and talking about the good days when you were a kid and it was cool to wear overall and turtlenecks. So the music is vast. It tells my life, really. The good, the bad, the ugly, everything. But I really don't think there's another artist like me because I'm hands-on with every piece of art. You know, if it's writing a write-up for that piece of art to give listeners a background of that piece of art, if it's taking the photo, if it's designing the cover art, if it's mixing it, if it's producing it, I'm different. I like to blend poetry and rap together. I like to blend poetry and jazz influenced music together. So I would say I'm really different. I haven't heard anybody like me. My sound is a little unique. Some of the challenges I think I face as an artist, especially as like a musician, is there's a lot of people doing it. You know, not everybody respects the artistry or just the craft of making music the same way that you might respect it, or might not feel the same way about it. So because there's a lot of people doing it, you get a lot of people that it doesn't always sound pleasing, I guess, to the ears. Then people, it just becomes, the field just becomes oversaturated. So like people will be less inclined to want to listen to your stuff or respect your stuff because everybody's kind of doing it. You get over that by just staying true to yourself, staying true to the art, keep producing quality stuff, keep giving people quality stuff, keep being honest with the people, and eventually they'll be able to distinguish what's real and what's not real, so to say. And I hate to use the word real, but what's and I hate to use the word quality, but like what is genuine and what's not genuine.
And that's a wrap for today's show. Tune in every Monday for more artists and movements as we redefine art for the new generation. My name is Jonathan Tebow, and this is Millennial Art, brought to you by Morehouse's New Media Technology Department under the direction of Omar Harbison.